Welcome, Coach Clark Lee.
Well, I got to admit I'm a little overwhelmed by the fact that I'm the least impressive person to be at this podium today, but I'll do the best I can. First, just let me say, what a great way to start a week. Monday morning energy. This is awesome. It is an honor to be with you. It's an honor to represent Vanderbilt University, obviously Vanderbilt football. It's also an honor to stand in partnership with KIPP. I got to say and Randy, you always have the choice to pivot here if you'd like, but I also appreciate the fact for the next 6 minutes I'm not going to have to talk about the quarterback competition, so thank you for that. A few weeks ago, I made my first visit to KIPP. It was scheduled to be a 45-minute tour. I left 2 hours later. I had the chance to see students, teachers, staff, and administrators in action. It was an incredible experience. What struck me most was vision. To hear Randy and his team talk about growth, to feel the energy behind their plans for expanded facilities and a stronger athletic program. After 21 years of delivering results, it was inspiring to witness a commitment not just to success, but to progress. And then walking the hallways, I was reminded of something equally important: engagement. The culture of any school is built in the classroom. And what I witnessed at KIPP led to the following notes upon my return to the office. Engaged teachers create engaged classrooms. Curious teachers develop curiosity within their students. Aspirational leaders build wholehearted communities. You could feel it. Now, I'm about to set a record here because I'll be the first SEC football coach to ever quote Plato, but just bear with me. And it made me think about something Plato once described, the idea of inspiration as a spark that crosses the gap. He wrote, "Suddenly, a light is kindled in one soul by a flame that leaps to it from another, and thereafter sustains itself." That's what is happening inside KIPP, and it is what I left feeling. I was inspired. What we just heard from Randy and what was reinforced in the video is a commitment to pursuing excellence with character throughout the toughest times. That idea is in lockstep with how we build our program at Vanderbilt. One of our mantras is simple: the essence of life is that it's challenging. That is not meant to discourage. It's meant to prepare. Because the truth is, there's never been a great team or a great individual that hasn't faced adversity. So instead of resisting it, we have to expect it and ultimately learn to embrace it. There was a time in my life when I believed obstacles were a signal that I was on the wrong path. I've come to believe the opposite. That when we truly commit to something meaningful, we should expect to be tested along the way, because that is the path. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Now, being that I am the Vanderbilt football coach, it may not surprise you to learn that I love a challenge. But more than that, I value the opportunity to take on big challenges with people that I care about. To me, that is the signature of a meaningful life. Because challenge leads to change, change leads to growth, and growth leads to self-discovery. And the truth is, growth only happens in the hard places. So as leaders, our responsibility is to create the conditions for that growth, to build environments rooted in trust. Because if you can build trust, you can lead people into the hard places. And if you celebrate growth along the way, you create joy in a process that is often painful. You unlock creative expression, you empower people to solve problems and evolve through them. That's when real momentum begins, and ultimately, that's our responsibility to the students we serve, to help them get beneath the surface of things, to challenge them clearly and support them fully, to create a shared understanding of both process and outcome. In our program, we say be impatient in process, but patient in results. Or put another way, belief is a practice. And that's what brings us together this morning, our belief in practice, to support an organization that is deeply committed to preparing students, not just for success, but for challenge, for growth, for life. We are here because this work takes a team, and that team requires three things: clarity, intent, and alignment. Clarity, a clear vision and focused mission; intent, purpose in how we pursue it; alignment, everyone moving together toward the same goal. That perfectly defines KIPP, and that is what I felt on my day on campus. For 21 years, they have delivered. They have expanded opportunity, pushed boundaries, and led in our community. And now they are asking us to help them go further. What a privilege to be in this room, to witness this leadership, and to be a part of this mission. Thank you.